ago. Thank you. Is that a hat? It's a hat, yeah.
I was curious, how much do you think acting as all the characters you do change how you act as a person?
Well, that's a good question. I think, the thing is, to me, life is a spiritual journey in the physical body, not a physical, it's just, we are not this. This is, because it came out of my heart. Someone who is kind and caring and loving, always faithful, always loyal. All the things that I believe are part of appropriate energy from a masculine energy, let's say, is for me as a man. To be protective and caring and loyal and truthful. So I view that spiritual journey as like, it's all connected to me.
All right.
What advice would you have for anybody who wants to be an actor?
To be an actor, I would say take acting classes in school. Take communication classes. Junior college has a lot of acting classes. High school, be in the plays, do that. Watch cartoons, play video games, listen, watch and observe, because and also read Stanislavski books. Watch cartoons, like someone with a big jaw might sound like that. And someone with little bitty eyes might sound like that. Just play, and do voices and do things that are fun and silly, and be willing to fall on your face, be willing to, be the class clown if you want to be the class clown, or, just make it more private if you want to make it more private. Just go ahead and do it. Follow your heart, live your dreams, look for your happiness, because that's what you're here for, is to be happy. And when you are, you give it to everybody else.
That's a great question. Thank you.
That's a great question.
All right.
Charles, 7 years old, and he has brought all the joy to my life.
Thank you.
So comes to my question. As a theater actor, I started doing theater at college.
Oh, great.
I want to get into film, video game, and possible voice acting. Do you have any advice on how I could possibly get to that step by chance?
It's a good question. I started 47 years ago, and I have no idea what people do today, but it's got to be the same. Yes. Do as much as you can do. Go to auditions, do theater auditions, see if you can get an agent for voiceover, save every clip you've got. I used to advertise. It never worked. I sent out more things, voiceover lights, less filling, more joyful. And I spent a fortune on that stuff. I got one call from it. Hey, when'd you get your postcards done? Those are great, So I don't know what it is, but just keep saying yes and keep trying it, You can take classes. I mean, Steve Bloom is a great voice actor. He has online voice classes. If you're interested in that, then he'll help you create a demo tape at certain levels, and then you have a calling card for agents, I like that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Charles.
Thank you.
You're number one.
Thank you, and good luck. I'll see you in the booth. Hi. I'm happy.
I'm happy too. My question is, did you expect Waluigi to become such a popular character, and has that affected the way you portray it?
I never expected that, but I love the guy from the moment. As soon as I walked in, I think it was tennis, and I walked in and he said, "We want you to do the voice for this guy," and I'm like, this guy, he's like the antithesis of, the nemesis of Luigi is Wario, is the nemesis of Mario, from joy, love, happiness to anger, frustration. So, fear, the opposite of fear is kind of self-pity, because, I'm shy, therefore, and I think I'm hurt, so I get to hurt everything. So it was just like, you start doing that, and they're like, yeah, that's it right there. It's just been fun ever since.
It's fun playing, isn't it?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and again, I just want to remind everybody of time. Are we okay to keep going, or do we
Okay, but
have things?
5 more questions. Yeah, well, I have to answer quickly, but yes.
Okay, guys, let's go.
I wanted to know what your happiest memory is as a person. What is the core of your joy for you?
Oh, and that's a great question, and that's not a quick answer at all. Being in love with the person I'm in love with, recognizing that person means everything to me.
that sometimes Nintendo like lowers the pitch of the voices you do for Wario.
Oh, I never mentioned that. No, I don't know. I don't know what they do. I go into the booth. I do what I do.
Well, like something. I guess
Yeah.
maybe it's just me misremembering, but I know sometimes his voice is like lower and sometimes it's higher. But like, would you prefer they kept it higher or is it better lower?
I don't know. I'm happy with whatever they do, you know? It's been 31 years of absolute joy and fun, so, you know, if they choose to modulate or, you know, I think they do with the babies, I think they have to do something, because at a certain point I can't be, you know, I can only reach so high.
I mean, that's fair, but I always preferred Wario's voice higher since he was always this crazy guy, so I think it fits his personality.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
hey, I love him either way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Hello, Charles. It's nice to finally meet you in person.
Thank you.
What do you like about your character, Mario?
Oh, I love how he's loving, caring, joyful, happiness. He's very courageous, you know, he faces adversity with a let's go, you know, and he gets adversity. And I think that's the common thing about all humanity. We all live the same thing. That's why we're all the same. The tears of a mother anywhere in the world are the same tears. It's just a different language, a different sound. And it's the same thing. The blood is the same. It's exactly the same, you know.
Yeah.
No, I came from Lima, Peru. We were just visiting some of Lima, the ruins down there. That's my passion in life, is travel. My partner's passion is travel. So we were down there, and I go from here. I go to Spain to travel. My partner's in Galicia right now. We're going to be in northern Spain, so do that.
Are you the voice of Mario from the video game or the cartoon TV show?
The cartoon TV show? No, that was Lou Albano.
Lou Albano,
I think. Yeah, 1989. Yeah, I was still a kid.
Awesome. Thank you for your question.
Hi.
Next question.
Hey Charles.
Hi.
Right off the bat, thank you so much for playing my game.
Thank you.
And my question is, I know that you know several languages.
Yes.
You're fluent in Spanish, I think.
Spanish, French, and some Italian, yeah.
And some Italian. Have you ever like surprised people with speaking in their native language?
All the time. You know, when you're in Italy and you speak somebody's language, they are so grateful for it. And in Spain, in South America, I was just in Peru. You know, I talk to everybody in their language, and it's like they're like, oh my gosh, you know. I wish I spoke Quechua, you know. That's the Inca language, you know. That would really shock them.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we lived in Spain and France, and you know, and nobody spoke English. So if you wanted something, you had to speak in their language. And there was a difference in the world before English became the #1 language.
Yeah.
And that was lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Thank
Great
you.
meeting you face to face.
Thank you.
Out of all the voice lines for both Wario and Waluigi, what is your most favorite for those greedy yet mischievous duos? My point exactly.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're number one in my blog.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi.
Thank you so much for coming to Too Many Games. Woohoo!
It's such a joy. Thank
You
you.
brought such a magical aspect to my childhood. I loved Super Mario Bros. 3 as a kid, and obviously everyone gets angry at some point. So, do you ever find yourself turning into Wario when you're in a bad mood to lift up your spirits?
Always. And I always end up with a because that just makes me smile in the end, isn't it?
As long as you're having a good time about it, I think that's what matters most.
Yeah,
Thank
right?
you so
Thank
much.
you very
Charles.
much.
You were on national treasure.
Thank you guys for all the questions. I know you have to run. Where can everybody follow you?
Oh yeah, I think I'm over there in the corner over on that side over that way before the merchandising room.
Excellent. Last question before you go. Do you feel the love?
I do.